I think I'm gonna be spending most of my time in LA though until I get like tour and shit, cause I'm trying to like just be out here in a stationary place, damn near clean myself for some of these drugs and just I want to ride dirt bikes and just chill. That's insane. Yeah, I feel that. For a couple, just get some of this anxiety off my chest.
Yeah. How is it dealing with all this?
So Juice there said that he was going to be, or he wanted to be spending some time in LA until his tour. Well, at least that's what I think he said. So he can clean himself off some of the drugs. He wants to chill and get some of the anxiety off of his chest. And I know Into the Abyss came out in 2021, but I don't know when this actual footage for this clip was recorded. And Juice WRLD sadly passed away in 2019. And from what I can work out from my limited experience, is that his music career was relatively short. You know, it was about 4 or 5 years long. However, he was using substances way before that. I read in some places it started in early childhood. But listening to this clip, and when I think about some of the music video reactions I've done, he has a sense of hope here. He hasn't written himself off as he had in some of those music videos where he is saying he can't stop the drugs and they are going to be the death of him. Here he is saying, I have this tour coming up. I want to be my best for that. I want to chill and relax. I want to reduce the drugs, implying that he knows they have a negative impact and he wants to get the anxiety off his chest. So he knows the impact the anxiety also has on him. Now, there's two things to consider here. And there's two ways I think we could possibly take a look at this. The first way is that he's talked about drugs and anxiety as two distinct things. I want to come off them. I want to reduce my anxiety. And we know he most likely uses his substances to cope with the anxiety. So there's a connection there. So either he's saying that he understands that there might be different ways to reduce the anxiety because he's going to try to get clean. So he's going to have to try other ways to reduce anxiety that aren't substance related, which shows some kind of insight. Or there's the opposite. There's no insight. He doesn't realize the connection between the two, and that it's very unlikely that he's going to be able to bring his anxiety down without the use of substances. So the anxiety is he's going to stop using. The anxiety is going to start to rise, and then he's going to need something to reduce that anxiety. And unless he's got something already in place, or he knows some other skills or techniques that he's got, then it's going to be extremely difficult because you tend to fall back on the thing that's helped you in the past. Let's see how I can rewind this. Right, okay.
Because it's brand new, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it comes on you fast, and it's like...
I mean, it's like, bro, it's like...
So what... Let me...
Because it's brand new, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it comes on you fast, and it's like...
I mean, it's like, bro, it's like...
So I think Mackinnon, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I think he says, this is brand new, it's coming for you fast. I think, but I'm not sure, that what he is referring to is fame, is this money, this popularity. Is all brand new and it's happening really quickly, and that's going to take some adjustment for Juice. And that's quite a nice thing to acknowledge and say, isn't it? You know, this could be considered in the therapeutic world as a complex reflection. You know, it's a skill in therapeutic or clinical conversations. He's heard what Juice has said about wanting to chill and sort himself out for the tour, and then he's reflected that back. He's reflected it back to Juice why that might be the case and why he might want to do that. that shows that he's really listening, active listening to what Juice is saying.
Everything feels surreal, so it's easy to just keep moving.
Yeah.
And I sometimes I just want to take a second out of my day and think about it. Like, obviously, I know I'm blessed. I'm beyond thankful. Like, I thank God every day for this shit. Like, I'm blessed, bro. But it still feels surreal. It still feels like at any moment in time, I could wake up and be in my bed and be like, what the fuck? I knew this was a dream type shit. But
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like when I stop and think
Listen to what Juice is saying here. He loves what he is doing and what he has become. He's acknowledging it's full of hardship, but at the same time, he thanks God every day. And it's so good. He feels like, he could wake up at any moment as if this is all a dream. He's living a dream.
about it, if I stop and think about it, that's how my head's gonna get too full, and that's how I'm gonna become an asshole, somebody that went Hollywood, somebody that, not a genuine person. So I just keep it moving. I just make sure to count my blessings. And sometimes the shit gets overwhelming, but this is what I asked for, bro. Like, and I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Yeah, I feel that.
I wouldn't. This is my passion. I love music. I love spreading a message. I love speaking my mind.
Yeah.
And me being able to do all those things on one platform is, like I said, a blessing, bro. So, like, I wouldn't trade it for the world, even though sometimes, shit could get hectic.
Yeah.
So he's reflecting here about what happens if he stops and thinks about it for too long. He thinks his head will become too full. Now, I'm guessing he means that he will become overwhelmed with thoughts about the demands placed upon him, about the expectations, and he won't know what to do with that. It will become too overwhelming. So he's going to do what a lot of people choose to do, and that's they don't think about it. They distract themselves, they throw themselves into work, and they keep pushing through. But in my experience, this can only last for so long until someone burns out. This might be okay over the short term where something is very time limited, like a short project, but it's not an effective long-term strategy for living life. And the difficulty he has here is he doesn't really have the option to stop. He doesn't have that as a choice available to him because he isn't doing it as a job or as a project. He's not doing it because someone's telling him to, where he can just walk away. He's doing it because, like he says, it's his passion. It's his love. He loves music. He loves spreading a message and speaking his mind. He wouldn't change it for anything else in the world, even though that sometimes it gets hectic. He is willing to try and accept or be willing to experience that hecticness. I'm not sure if that's a word. Because his love and his passion and his meaning in music is so strong.
You get hectic, man. You got a special soul, bro. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on all you going through, all you making. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You can tell us it's all authentic and well deserved. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, brother.
Like it's really a real thing for a real reason, man. Like you one of them like special children that's supposed to come on earth and, you know what I'm saying, do what they supposed to, and you definitely doing it.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that for real.
Salutes to you.
Man, that means a lot coming from somebody like that I admire, bro. Like, you got that shit, bro.
That's love, man. I can't wait to meet you in person, bro. Chop it up, make some music with you and shit. It's gonna be great.
For sure, shit's gonna be lit, bro. Is that bitch on? I wanna say something.
On one hand, it's really good that he's able to open up about his experience to someone here. And I don't know what his relationship with Mackinnon was like, but Juice feels comfortable enough to talk to him about this. And he is being given encouragement and he's being told how special he is to try and, motivate him to continue. But at the same time, to my ears, even in this short clip, there are alarm bells ringing about the long-term consequences of Juice's strategy. And I don't think anyone really picked up on it. He probably would have benefited if he could have had some, I mean, I don't know what artists get, some kind of specialist coach or psychologist or someone onto the team to work with him. Maybe he did. I don't know. I've seen other clips where people around him are saying to him that he has to get off the drugs. He's doing too much. But the problem is no one is showing him how to do that. They're not showing him how to cope without them. So which is really unfair. It's really unfair on him. So I wanted to share this because it's just a touching moment to hear Juice talk so passionately about what he was doing and why. If you want to see me talk more about footage from Into the Abyss, then let me know in the comments, and I will gladly take a look at some more of this documentary and share my thoughts. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.